Imagine when the whole world was running towards electric vehicles. A company was quietly preparing such a weapon from its old history which shook the foundation of the entire EV industry. Yes, the CEO of Mazda recently said, "Our new rotary engine will shake the electric vehicle industry." Now the question is, what is there in this rotary engine which can give sleepless nights to big companies like Tesla? Has this war between petrol and battery really come to a new turn now? And will this move of Mazda really change the game of EV forever? After all, what kind of technology is used in this engine of Mazda? In this video we will tell you the whole story which is on the tongue of every automobile expert today. And yes, before moving ahead in the video, subscribe to the channel so that you could be the first to see such great and explosive news. Before we learn about Mazda's new engine, let's learn a little about Mazda, because this story is not just about an engine, but about a company that earned fame all over the world with its hard work and different thinking. Mazda was started in the year 1920 in Hiroshima, Japan. At that time it was not known as Mazda but by the name Toyo Kore Kyoko Limited. The company's work was to make things made of wood, and then gradually they started making machinery and small motor parts. But they got real recognition in front of the world when they entered the world of vehicles. In 1931 they made their first vehicle, which was actually a three-wheel truck. It was named Mazda Go. This small vehicle was like a boon for ordinary shopkeepers and small businessmen because it had more space to carry goods and was also cheap to run. At that time people in Japan were looking for such an option for cheap and strong transport. Mazda Go gave a new direction to the company, but the real test came when the atomic bomb fell on Hiroshima in 1945. The entire city was destroyed, thousands of people died and factories were reduced to ashes. At that time it seemed that perhaps the company would be wiped out. But Mazda did not give up. Slowly, they rebuilt their factory, and once again started with motorcycles and three-wheel trucks. In 1958, they started preparing to make a four-wheeled car. In 1960, Mazda launched its first microcar named R360 in the market. It was a small, cheap and stylish car which won the hearts of the people. With this car, the name of Mazda started reaching every household in Japan. After this, Mazda thought of doing something that was beyond the capacity of other companies. They started working on a rotary engine. At that time this engine was considered a new technology, and it also had many advantages: compact size, more power, and smooth driving. In 1967, Mazda installed a rotary engine for the first time in a car named Cosmo Sport. This gave the company a distinct identity around the world. In the 70s and 80s Mazda made many great cars. Sports cars like the RX-7 created a craze among the youth. Mazda cars were also very popular in America and Europe. Zoom Zoom, that is the fun of driving, became Mazda's tagline. However, in the 90s some problems started arising with the rotary engine. High fuel cost, pollution, and maintenance problems put Mazda in trouble. Meanwhile, other companies also started making more fuel-efficient and cheaper cars. Mazda had to stop the rotary engine, but they did not give up. They focused on improving their technology with a new innovation called SkyActiv. They made the engine even more eco-friendly and powerful. Today, Mazda is known for its stylish and fun-to-drive cars, and now, after so many years, Mazda has revived that old dream again. By bringing back the rotary engine with new technology and new thinking, they have shown that Mazda still has the potential to be a game-changer. This is why today, when their new rotary engine was announced, the entire EV industry was shocked. If you have heard about Mazda's new rotary engine, then you must be wondering what exactly is this rotary engine, how does it work, and why are people calling it so special? First of all, let us know that the common engines in vehicles are called piston engines. In this, the piston moves up and down inside the cylinder, which generates the power of the vehicle. This technology has been in use for years, and even today it is used in most vehicles. Now, if we talk about the rotary engine, then its name itself tells its specialty. Rotary, meaning rotating in a circular manner. There is nothing like a piston in a rotary engine. Instead, a triangle-shaped rotor, rotating part, keeps rotating inside an oval-shaped chamber. As soon as the mixture of fuel and air goes into it, a spark occurs and rotates the rotor. This rotation gives power to the vehicle. This means that all the complex things that happen up and down in a piston engine are transformed into a simple rotating movement here. Now the question is, what are the benefits? The biggest advantage of a rotary engine is that it is very small and light. It has very few parts and is more compact. This means that more power is obtained in less space. This is the reason why companies like Mazda prefer it for sports cars and high-performance vehicles. The second big feature is its smoothness. In a piston engine, when the piston moves up and down, there is more vibration. But in a rotary engine, only the rotor rotates, due to which it runs very smoothly and quietly. The fun of driving becomes something else. The third thing is the power-to-weight ratio. This means that the lighter the engine is and the more power it gives, the faster and more agile the car will become. A rotary engine is light in weight and gives a lot of power. This is the reason why cars like Mazda's RX series were super hit in their time. Why is it considered better than battery and EV? Actually, the battery in EV vehicles weighs a lot. It also takes time to charge. Despite being small, the rotary engine is more powerful, refuels quickly, and can also give good mileage. Mazda claims that they have improved the new rotary engine so much that it has now become more fuel efficient than before, and less harmful to the environment. Mazda's announcement of the new rotary engine has sparked intense debate in the automotive world. While electric vehicles, EVs, dominate headlines with their zero-emission promises, Mazda's approach offers a compelling alternative, or perhaps even a complementary solution. The company's engineers have spent years refining the rotary engine, addressing its historical weaknesses while amplifying its strengths. One of the most exciting aspects of Mazda's updated rotary engine is its adaptability. Unlike traditional piston engines or bulky EV batteries, the rotary engine's compact design allows for innovative vehicle layouts. This flexibility could lead to lighter, more aerodynamic cars without sacrificing power. Additionally, Mazda has integrated modern fuel injection systems and advanced materials to reduce emissions significantly, making it a greener option than its predecessors. Mazda isn't just reviving the rotary engine for nostalgia, it's positioning it as a key player in the hybrid market. The rotary engine's ability to act as a range extender for electric vehicles is a game changer. Imagine a car that runs primarily on battery power but switches seamlessly to a lightweight rotary engine when the battery depletes. This eliminates range anxiety, a major hurdle for EV adoption, while still prioritizing efficiency. Industry analysts suggest that Mazda's strategy could appeal to drivers who aren't ready to fully commit to EVs. For those living in areas with unreliable charging infrastructure, a rotary hybrid offers the best of both worlds: electric driving for short trips and the convenience of quick refueling for longer journeys. Despite its potential, Mazda faces an uphill battle. Tesla, Toyota, and other automakers have invested billions in EV technology, and governments worldwide are pushing for all-electric futures. Critics argue that the rotary engine, even in its improved form, can't match the long-term sustainability of battery-powered vehicles. However, Mazda's commitment to innovation shouldn't be underestimated. The company has a history of defying expectations, from surviving the Hiroshima bombing to pioneering the rotary engine in the first place. If anyone can reinvent an old technology for a new era, it's Mazda. Mazda's rotary engine revival isn't just about competing with EVs, it's about offering choice. In a world where one-size-fits-all solutions rarely work, Mazda's approach acknowledges that different drivers have different needs. Whether the rotary engine becomes a niche marvel or a mainstream alternative remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Mazda has reignited a conversation about the future of mobility. As the automotive industry watches closely, Mazda's gamble could inspire other manufacturers to explore hybrid innovations rather than abandoning internal combustion entirely. After all, progress isn't always about replacing the old, it's about improving it. Another interesting thing is that the rotary engine can also be used as a range extender, meaning if the vehicle is hybrid and has both battery and engine, then the rotary engine keeps charging the battery when the battery runs out. This allows the vehicle to cover more distance and also reduces the tension of charging. Many experts say that if Mazda has really made the rotary engine more durable and eco-friendly, then this could be a big blow to the EV industry, because now people will be able to enjoy a powerful and fun drive without being limited by batteries. However, it has had some challenges as well. Earlier, the rotary engine used to consume more petrol and also had pollution problems like smog, but Mazda says that they have now almost eliminated these shortcomings. The concept of the rotary engine is definitely old-fashioned, but Mazda has made it so much better with new thinking and technology that now it is ready to compete with EVs. And this is the reason why people are again considering it a big game changer in the world of vehicles.